So in this video, we are going to ask the editor of Men's Fashion Post magazine how he picks his photographers for editorials. Number two, I'm gonna ask him how you guys can better present yourselves and what he is looking for. And as a bonus question, we're just gonna say, look, let us just do it. So I'm not taking no for an answer. Today, I am actually driving right now to Efalua's house, who is the editor of Men's Fashion Post magazine. He doesn't even know that I'm gonna surprise interview him. So my industry friends are now your industry friends, and we are gonna ask them how you can benefit. Because how I learned is by going behind the scenes and watching things happen, making them answer questions that they don't have time to prepare for, so they actually divulge a lot more information. And I think that that deserves a little subscribe right down there. Okay, so let's go. I hope he doesn't get mad. So I have this thing, by the way, where I surprise industry friends and I ask them questions.
Oh, cool.
So you're on it. You guys, this is Efalua. He's the editor of Men's Fashion Post magazine. First of all,
wait. Let me turn this on.
oh, he cares more about this, but this is really cool. Okay, I guess he's not gonna have a problem with the interview. We're just gonna ask a few questions, and this is what I do. Can you tell me, how do you pick your photographers? Do you have an issue in front of?
Oh yeah, I have an issue. I have an issue with you. My photographers?
Yeah, how do you pick your photographers? So this is Men's Fashion Post. This is actually the first fashion magazine that is bringing back old school in a sense of, I'll put this as a background, and they're bringing back in traditional newspaper form. So it's very cool. I'll show you guys this in a little bit. But how do you pick your photographers? Come stand over here so you can actually use this backdrop that you put a lot of money into.
I didn't. I worked. This was a campaign I did with Liberty Fairs. I was in Las Vegas. So
But answer the question,
throw
please.
these away.
But
So I
answer the
just kept
question, please. How do
them. Photographers.
But do you look for consistent work, or do you want them to have a whole variety of different styles? Like, how do you pick for your magazine?
I've been focusing on particular one style.
Yeah.
For Men's Fashion Post. So yeah, it goes by style.
Yeah,
But if the photographers fit that style, then
yeah.
that's the way.
That's how you go with
forward.
it, right?
Yeah.
Do you look and see if they've photographed for other magazines before, or are you okay with first-time photographers?
If I see something on like their Instagram or on their portfolio that is
Yeah.
like another publication that is something that I don't respect, then that might question if I move
Yeah.
forward.
So
Just
don't work on cheap stuff, you guys, okay? The other question is, so I promised them 3 questions that I spoke about in the car. Question number 2 is, how can photographers that want to work in fashion, I talked to them about what I think, but I think other industry professionals that are my friends, how can a photographer approach you where you take them very seriously and you actually will give them the time of day and look at their portfolio? Should they email you? Should they...
I think it doesn't matter, yeah. It could be an email, it could be a DM. It just has to feel organic.
Yep.
It has to be backed with good samples. If you don't have any samples, at least references, like maybe a mood board that you're like, you know what, this is what I'm aspiring
Okay.
to be.
Okay.
So this is what I'm working towards. And if I respect that mood board, then I'm like, okay, this guy's somebody I can continue the conversation with.
Or girl, right? Or girl.
The thing is, it's always men's. So
It's men's, it is, right? Okay.
it's Men's Fashion Post.
Okay. And so if I'm understanding correctly, is you are saying authenticity, especially in social media world, just be
Yeah.
yourself, have your own style,
Yeah.
right? That's what he's saying. And then question number 3 is, by the way, how many, is it monthly issues or is it quarterly?
It's biannually, actually.
What is that, twice a year?
Just twice a year.
When is your next one?
It's in June.
Oh, okay. Are you going to do any other shoots before?
Well, we shoot all the time for our website, so that one's just continuous. But we try to save our best work for our print.
So I have an idea, and I'm not asking you, I'm actually telling you. I would love for How to Photograph to be invited to the next one. You're on camera.
Oh, we do
I
it
swear to
tomorrow.
God,
We're
I'll-
shooting tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't mean that early. That's
Oh.
too early. Okay. I wasn't
wanna
ready.
fuck around?
Yes. Wait. Not that one, but can we come to the next one and can I do a live feed where I'm actually just saying, just kind of live feeding your shoot? So, how to photograph for Men's Fashion Post. So I told him in the car, I said, I'm just going to ask him and I'm just going to show up anyways if he says no.
I don't really look. My face is on it, so how much can I fucking care?
All right, cool. So Efalua from Men's Fashion Post, he just said you want to make sure that you have a style, that you own that style, that you are genuine, that you are proactive, and you give a vision board with them so that there is no guessing work. And make sure you pick your clients carefully. So if you do look or work for some bootleg ass magazine, you won't work with the good ones.
Yeah.
Right?
It's similar to like working with like quote unquote influencers or wannabe models.
Yeah.
These people can, instead of helping you, they'll just drag you back. If you have a bad model in your portfolio, it's just gonna be like, you know, it just shows.
Pick selectively.
Quality.
It speaks for you. So if you're gonna do big booty girl stuff, you won't get the cosmetic campaigns. That's okay if you want to do that, but you won't get the cosmetic campaigns. If you want to do men's fashion, then own that and you'll get a lot of attention from that world, but you may not get a lot of bikini stuff like Sports Illustrated or product photography. That's a whole other and a whole other interview, but thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I'll show you the door.
I'm not leaving.